Not exactly ideal baseball conditions with the rain coming down, but first pitch is just around the corner today. Into the box, Darren Obradovich. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Minnesota.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Number
and
one.
Afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, D-Roll. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split 4-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Gallo is over to take a look at it, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bouncer to the left side, to his left, Vargas, and there's one away. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Zero, how did they lock up a series victory here on the road?
This is not even a stat you probably would have even looked at 10 years ago. The fact that this team's last in walks in today's game bodes a lot of trouble. They will swing at the rosin bag. Do not expect this pitcher to come over the heart of the plate in any meaningful position. Because he knows he's going to get a lot of swing and miss.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for umpires to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint. Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Standing in, Mike Tuchman. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the fourth.
White Sox, the right fielder, Mike.
Starts him out with a curveball high, 1-0. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Hey, Matty B, yeah, they'd like to finish this series off strong, D-Roll. They lose the first game of the set. They come back storming, winning games 2 and 3. They'd like nothing more than to finish it off and go 3 out of 4 and win this game.
And heading into the weekend, this could really fire up this team, both offensively and defensively.
Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, Matt, I'm hoping to see Jonathan Lucroy get it going. Last month, he turned in less than 20 hits. He's just been real inconsistent. That's not terrible, but it's not good either. And he's the guy that they need to be productive. I'm looking for a bounce back here.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time hits.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. The 1-2. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the center fielder.
Into the box now, Luis Robert. He'll get his first opportunity in this one. Outside target here, and he gets it for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses 1-1.
1-1. If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Back on the south side, second inning coming up, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, the forecast isn't pretty, but it does sound like we're going to get this one in, even if it takes a while. It's coming down at a decent rate as of right now, and it's likely to intensify as the game moves along. The grounds crew is standing by to put that tarp on the field if the umpires call a delay. We'll have to hope that any such halt in the action is short-lived.
Yeah, Heidi, and the least appreciated people in the ballpark, the grounds crew, will have some newfound fans if they can keep the playing surface playable throughout, given the conditions. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Nope. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Stepping up now, Shorty Holt. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. For the first pitch, a check at first. Don't want to forget about it. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Gallo moving to his left. One down.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And known as one of the best framing catchers in the game, Jonathan LaCroix can beat you multiple fashions. Not only can he do it from a defensive standpoint, catching and throwing to second base, but he can also move the ball on the offensive side.
That is seven.
Out at the plate, Brooks Lee. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series, 0 for 7. First pitch of the at-bat on its way to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Flips it behind his back. But the recovery throw. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
The designated hitter.
And that's taken for strike one. Polka, 28 years old. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The left fielder.
Hero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Nick Williams.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose.
Lewis is under it, no problem. 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. Guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones. And day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Popped up. W on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting 7.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucas. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Swinging a ground ball to third. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman getting dirty right there, trying to save him some extra base.
Joey Gallo.
Here's Joey Gallo now. Takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. White Sox strand a couple. Will move to the 3rd with no score. Into the box now. Colby
Leading off for the Twins.
comes into this one
The
with
left
just
fielder.
1 hit in 9 tries for the series. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
The 1-2. Lying toward the gap in left center. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota.
Boy, Hero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big league.
In now, Royce Lewis. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
The 2-0. Fouled off. Obradovich aboard here at first with nobody out. Runners on the move for second, and it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
You got a full count.
3-2. 3-2 now. Darren Obradovich will be next. Try it again from first. Hit out towards second. Woolridge loves it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter, number 1.
Ready for another chance? Darren Obradovich. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope,
And he lays off there, 1-0. Third inning, no score to this point. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. Two and one now to the Twins leadoff man. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking for you.
Fouled away. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves forward.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
The first will take care of him. Scored at 2-3 on the foot out, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Stepping in, W. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Set to get his day started. Miguel. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. 1-0 the count. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Taken, but called a strike.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Now batting.
And there's the signal now from the crew chief. As we expected, we will have a rain delay.
Begins to be dicey, Matt, if you're one of these managers right now. It looks like this could be delayed somewhere between 45 minutes to an hour. Do you leave your pitchers in? Most of the ballparks have areas down below where guys can ride the bike or get on the treadmill. But you start getting into that 45-minute to an hour delay, you're starting to really flirt with danger. I'll be interested to see what the managers do with these 2 pitchers.
Now batting.
Ready now for the White Sox. Number 6. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Tauchman, base runner at first with 1 out. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline. This will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Yanked on the ground down the line. Diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Now a long throw to third. Safe.
Yeah, I'm blown away even swung at that pitch. Let alone got a knocked in it. Well, better do a change up down.
That's a ball. Count 1-0.
A terrific pitch and a great job of swinging the bat.
He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Count now a ball and a strike. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And he misses 2-1.
Well, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Here now the 2-2. Swung out and missed. He got it. So stepping in, Daniel Falco. As he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high pitch.
2 strikes.
Count even at 2-2. The set and the 2-2.
Full count.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. White Sox strand a couple. They trail this one 1-0. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Number 15.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Tauchman giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The right fielder, number 13.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Shorty Holt. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And a ball 1-0. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Hit on the ground to short. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Ryan Jeffries. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. 1-2 to the Twins catcher. One and 2. Here it comes. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And up next will be Nick Williams. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Fastball well outside. Williams. Playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder has a beat on it. He's got it 1 away. Up next for Chicago, Lyndon Drury popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, it didn't look good right there. Just out in front. You know, sometimes when a pitcher has great arm action, you're going to get that. You're trying so hard to catch up to the high velocity. If he shows that great arm action, pulls the string on you, sometimes a pop-up is going to be the result. Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least, you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Lyndon Drury becomes out number 2 this inning. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
0-1's the count.
2 out, nobody on. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. High in the air out towards shallow right. Holt coming on. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. It remains 1-0. So coming to the plate, Brooks Lee comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. And that's in there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He pops it up. Number 6 backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Stepping in, Colby Obradovich. He reached on a single in his first run.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Tauchman waits on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now back. Third base.
Stepping up to the plate, Royce Lewis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The 1-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Oh,
And
that's
1-1 as this one's in on the hands. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. Obradovic. Arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Up next for the White Sox, the third baseman.
In now, Miguel Vargas. Here's the first pitch to him. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
Oh,
that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. 1-1. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And this one scoots all the way to the wall.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
He's running. No balls and 1 strike. Vargas, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. 5 innings complete. It's the Twins 1 and the White Sox nothing. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Darren Obradovic. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
No strike.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
3-0 to him now. Now the 3-0 offering. It's taken, strike 1. Fastball in there, 3-2.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and it beats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, the first
So digging in now,
Tyler
W, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Ball and no strikes. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. Wilber's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. So striding forward now, Alex Healy. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Wilber is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Next to the cleanup hitter, number 15. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 1-0. Pitch out.
2-0.
Nothing doing. runner on first with 2 away. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Robert racing back. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Into the box now, Shorty Holt. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I got the count.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Line drive to center field. Robert will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. A 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's now 3-0 in favor of the Twins. Trevor May will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 65.
Stepping into the box, number 6. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
The count is
that
1
misses
and 2.
1 and 2. Again, a 1-2. Got it.
3.
Riding in once again.
Center fielder.
Robert.
Robert.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it. Holt. 2 down.
The batter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Daniel Palco. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
0-1.
Target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Whoa,
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. A 1-1 home. It's a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. Still down 3-0. Back here on the south side of Chicago, Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Pedro Baez will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 54.
Now at the plate, Ryan Jeffries. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now. He's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the number 2.
Second base.
Digging in the switch hitter, Brooks Lee. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. 1-0. He's in off the plate. The 2-0 on the way. Swung on and missed. Chased the fastball that time.
1 strike.
Popped high in the air. Morgan has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the left fielder.
At the plate, holding Obradovich. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Here it comes on 0-2. Chases out of his zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Paul Hamill gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
32. Paul Hamill.
There's the fastball by Hamels, good for strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him, and the White Sox are back in it. It's a 3-1 ball game.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very good hot streak.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Takes this the other way to right. Holt is there, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Riding into the box, Jonathan Lucroy. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1's the count.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Obradovich sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the 2nd out.
Now batting.
So 2 away here is the Sox bat in the 7th. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. Obradovich ranging back. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's walked a home run. Now batting in now, Miguel Vargas. First pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Great job of changing speed there. It's 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Holt is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors. Ronaldo Lopez is going to come on and making his 20th appearance of the season.
Ronaldo
leading off the inning, Royce Lewis, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Good late break to the slider. 87 on the gun there. It's 1-2. Swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strike. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Aaron Oberdehr. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Digging in, W. The first base switch hitter will take his left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off the right-handed pitchers. Hitting over 300 against right-handed pitchers.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. He'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that home streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Oh, that's out.
This is taken outside for ball 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Pitch out of the bullpen
now
in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 98, Trevor Rosenthal.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Now another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Line hard. But this is a foul ball.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
The batter, number
standing in, number 6. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Slapped hard the opposite way. But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batter, center fielder.
Stepping into the box, Robert. First baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the hard plate.
Hard liner, but picked up on the hop. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Liam Hendricks enters the game down the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Oh, this bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And a great start to the 9th as this ought to be extra bases. And the Twins have something brewing right away. It's a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Into the box, Shorty Holt.
Counts 1-0.
Look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Nope.
And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Look, being a closer is one of the toughest jobs, and it's hard to dominate every chance you get. But he definitely looks off right now. Makes it interesting to say the least.
And that's out number 1.
Now batting, the catcher.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Ryan Jeffries. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielder. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed win.
1-run game here in the top of the ninth. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot. He just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Now batting, Brooks, the second baseman.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. He pulls this one into right, and he will get there to make the running play. And that
Your attention, please.
Comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 44.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Under it is the center fielder. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder.
Trying to fix things up where we left off. Nick Williams. Solo homer in his previous stretch. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it, the center fielder. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. White Sox down to their final out. And in the bat next, it'll be Brandon Drury. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. The White Sox down to their last strike. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Fouled off. Swing and a hard hit ball to second. And don't change the channel yet, as extra bases are going to put the tying run in scoring position.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they live to fight some more.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Ball 1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Lucroy hits a little over the 270 mark. Ball and a strike.
1-1.
The set and the 1-1. 1-2 now. Drury stands at second with 2 gone. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Obradovich makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Twins led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Garrett Horn earns his first win of the season. Mike Clevenger is settled with a loss after giving up only one earned. Cole Sands wraps it up for the save, his second. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Twins, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the American League Central, Garrett Horn won his first game of the season, helping lead the Twins to the win over the White Sox, 3-2. Hunter Wood collected win number 3 this year as the Indians took down the Astros, 3-2. Luis Medina earned the 3rd W of his season as Oakland took down the Red Sox, 4-3. Pete Armstrong was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs as the Cubs pushed past the Angels 10-3. The Mariners amassed 14 hits in the game as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 5-2. The Pirates combined to give up just 5 hits as they got the best of the Brewers at home 4-0. The Braves knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the Cardinals on the road 3-0. Rockies combined to allow